Okay. So for a 10-month period, the total monthly sales of new cars within the country of Khalistan remain constant. During this period, the monthly sales of new cars manufactured by Marvel Automobile Company doubled, and its share of the new car market within Khalistan increased correspondingly.
All right, so what does that mean? Or what is going on so far?
So I guess like in the first sentence, it's saying like during this 10-month period, um, the total sales of new cars within this country remain constant. And during the same period, the monthly sales for the specific company doubled and its share also increased.
When it says its share, what is it talking about?
I assume because like a share of the new market isn't that like a I'm trying to specifically think of like it's like a piece of the market or like
Yeah, so their share of the market, so like how much they own in the market increased accordingly too. So what I'm thinking is, all right, so just new cars in general in this country remain constant, but there must be like there's this Marvel people that are like their sales doubled and they're like starting to overtake the market, like they're increasing as well. All right, cool. All right, read the next sentence.
at the end of this period, emission standards were imposed on new cars sold within Khalistan. And during the 3 months following this imposition, the Marvel Automobile Company's share of the Khalistan market declined substantially, even though its monthly sales within Khalistan remained constant at the level reached in the last month of the 10-month period.
All right, so what does that last sentence mean? Because that's kind of tricky.
Yeah. So like their share decreased, but the sales, even though the company sales still like remain the same.
So how can that happen? How can their share decrease if their sales are remaining the same? What must have happened?
I don't know.
So if I have 10 candy bars and I have 10% of all of our candy bars, but I have 10 of them. If I keep 10 candy bars, well, first, if I have 10 candy bars and I have 10% of the market, how many candy bars are there total in the market?
There'd be 100.
Yes. So if I have 10 candy bars still, but I only have 5% of the market, what must have happened to the total number of candy bars?
Oh, it would have increased.
Yes. So if this company here, if their sales stayed the same, but their percentage of the market or their market share went down, what must have happened to the total number of cars?
They increased.
Yeah, yep. So everybody else must have went up, but yeah, excellent. So
Okay.
cannot be true. So if it could happen, we get to cross it off. So
Yeah.
go ahead and start with A.
Okay. So the total monthly sales within Khalistan of new cars by companies other than the Marvel Automobile Company decreased over the 3 months following the imposition. So that's kind of like what the opposite of what we just said.
So
Um,
would that be true?
I guess not, because if the other car companies, if there's decrease, then it wouldn't make sense of why
Yep.
the Marvel company
Yeah.
declined.
What had to happen to the total monthly sales of the other companies?
They would have had to increase.
Exactly. So this actually can't be true. So we get lucky and A's our answer here. But go ahead and read B.
Okay, so over the 3 months before the imposition of the emission standards, the combined market share of companies other than Marvel automobile companies selling new cars decreased.
Could that be true?
I guess so, because it was before the
Yeah,
emission
before we have
standards.
no idea
So,
what happened beforehand. So yeah, this absolutely could be true. All right, what about C?
um, if the emission standards had not been imposed, the Marvel Automobile Company would have lost an even larger share of the number of new cars sold. So that one's like, I mean, I guess it could be true,
Right.
but we don't know.
We have no idea. So excellent. All right, what about D?
A decrease in the total monthly sales of new cars within Custon will occur if the emission standards remain in effect. Yeah, that's like also something that could happen. We just don't know because it's like,
Yeah, if will occur if the emission, like yeah, if this continues to happen, we have no idea if something
yeah.
happen, what's going to happen. Anything could happen. Right? And then E?
Since the imposition of the emission standards, the Marvel Automobile Company's average profit on each new car sold has increased. I mean,
This one's
yeah,
tricky, but why could this be true?
their their monthly sales, it says that like their monthly sales remain constant.
Yep. So
So,
how could, but could their monthly sales remain constant, but their average profit for each car, individual car, go up? So maybe they only sold 5 cars
mhm,
and they're like they made an extra $1,000 on each of those 5 cars on their average, but overall they only made like $5,000, where in the past they made like $1 million or something.
mhm,
That makes sense.
yeah.
So that's why it's not E. And so our answer is A. Do you know what you said for this the first time?
Um, I think I said C. Yeah, I think I said C. I was just like, I think I misread A, total monthly sales. I think I misread that into like, I think it was either like profit or market share or
Okay.
something. So I didn't, yeah.